Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are doing our week 4 power rankings. The first video ran way too long, so I decided to try it again. So here we go. Starting with the Houston Texans, previous rank 32, current rank 32. They are one of 3 teams who do not move this week in the week 4 power rankings. And when it comes to position, the Houston Texans 32, previous rank, current rank 32. Moving on to number 31, the New York Jets, coming off of a win, then a loss, moving down 6 spots from 25 to 31. Previous rank number 27, current rank number 30, the Washington Commanders, coming off of 2 losses in a row. I think people were really trying to go too far on the Washington Commanders after that win in week 1. And I think they are who we know they are to be. The Washington Commanders dropped down 3 spots from 27 to number 30. Number 29, the Carolina Panthers, after starting 0-2, get their first win of the season, moving up 2 spots from 31 to 29. Good to see Baker get a win. Too bad he couldn't get one against the Cleveland Browns. The Seattle Seahawks dropping 4 spots from 24 to 28. The Seattle Seahawks came out, did their thing. Russell Wilson at home got their first win of the season and haven't won since. And now they head to Detroit to take on the Detroit Lions. They moved down from 24 to 28. The Chicago Bears have moved up every week, starting the season at number 32 week 1, number 30 week 2, and moving up to number 27 this week. They are one win, 1 loss, 1 win. So they're on one after the other thing. So we'll see how they do. I don't think they're really that legit, but we will see coming up. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they got a decision to make at quarterback, if you ask me. Mitchell is not the answer. They dropped down from 23 to 24. 10-day break coming off to that Thursday Night Football. We will see them in week 4. The Atlanta Falcons get their first win of the season, moving up from number 29 to 25. And now they have their first win of the season, and that should be cool for them. Now we have the New England Patriots falling 6 spots, losing last weekend from number 18 to number 24. Mac Jones will probably miss some time due to a severe high ankle sprain with possible ligament damage. So they dropped down from 18 to 24, and they face the Detroit Lions in week 5. The Indianapolis Colts, with the weirdest record I think I've ever seen, 1-1-1, a tie, a loss, and a win. In that order, move up from 26 to 23. That's 3 spots. And I think the Colts are not going to be very good this year, but way to get in the win column. From 19 to 22, the New York Jets, after a loss on Monday Night Football to the Dallas Cowboys, they fall 3 spots. And I think Daniel Jones is who we know he to be. I mean, he played pretty good in the first half and then was pure Daniel Jones in the second half. So they move down from 19 to 22. One of the winless teams, the only other winless team in the National Football League, the Las Vegas Raiders, dropping down 6 spots from 15 to 21. Before the 17-game season, there were only 6 teams to make the playoffs after starting 0-3, and only 1 to make it starting 0-4. So this is a season-breaking game coming up, and I think they play the Denver Broncos this week. If the Raiders lose this game, they probably will not make the playoffs, although it is a very unlikely chance at this moment. So they go from 16 to 21. The Arizona Cardinals fall after a loss from 14 to 20. Never should have won week 2, actually, but between Kyler Murray's scramble and the fumble by Hunter Renfrow, they go to 1-2 after the loss and drop 6 spots from 14 to 20. The New Orleans Saints fall from 13 to 19, falling 6 spots, and they go to London to play the Minnesota Vikings. Previous rank number 28. This is our biggest jump of the week. The Jacksonville Jaguars are a surprising 2-1 after a drubbing of the AFC West the LA Chargers, moving up from 28 to 18. Insane to see that the Jacksonville Jaguars are not a pushover like everybody probably thought they were going to be. 22 to number 17, the Cleveland Browns. They'll have a 10-day rest and come back in week 4. The Detroit Lions are the second team not to move on this list. 16 last week, 16 this week. Blew 2 double-digit leads, led by 10 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And, yeah, that was tough to swallow, but here we are having moved. I'm actually very surprised by this. Number 15, the Los Angeles Chargers. moving down 8 spots from 7 to 15. The Denver Broncos moving up 3 spots from 17 to 14. The Dallas Cowboys, this jump to me is just ridiculous. They played the Giants 21 to 13, an 8 position change. The Tennessee Titans, number 20 to number 8. So they also had an 8 position change, and they saved their season with the win last weekend. The San Francisco 49ers, 2-1. They fall 2 spots with a loss on a dreadful Sunday Night Football. The Cincinnati Bengals move up from number 12 to number 10 and snuck their way back in the top 10 with a win. I don't know how that's possible, but okay. The Minnesota Vikings are in the top 10 now with the win over the Detroit Lions from 11 to number 9. They go to London to face the New Orleans Saints. Now, Tom Brady falls 4 spots, had nobody to throw to on Sunday, and they fall to the Green Bay Packers, previous rank number 4, current rank number 8. The Lamar Jackson-led Baltimore Ravens, number 10, previous rank, current rank number 7. He has more touchdowns than I think 60 or 70% of the teams in the league, which is ridiculous. They are 2-1, move up 3 spots from 10 to 7. Number 6, the third and final team not to change in the power rankings, the Super Bowl champion LA Rams beat the Arizona Cardinals, and they play the San Francisco 49ers this coming week, so that should be kind of cool. They don't move, and they stay at 6. Kansas City Chiefs fall out of the top 3, previous rank number 2, losing last weekend, are number 5 with a 2-1 record. The Green Bay Packers, after losing their first one of the season, go on a 2-game winning streak, and for some reason, even in a loss, they stay high. I guess it's just the past history, number 5, previous rank, current rank number 4. Now, the top 3, previous rank, the Dolphins, go from 8 to number 3. So the Miami Dolphins, number 3 at 3-0. The Buffalo Bills ran against the Miami Dolphins, came down to a weird ending in that game. One team had to win, one team had to lose. They go from number 1 to number 2. And the Philadelphia Eagles, which I predicted that they would be number 1 at the end of this power ranking, move up 2 spots from number 3 to number 2. It's funny because these are the teams that a lot of people think we're going to see in the Super Bowl, the Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. So as we conclude the Week 4 power rankings, the biggest jump was the Jacksonville Jaguars this week, jumping up 10 spots from 28 to 18. We had 2 teams drop 8 spots. Those were the biggest drops of the league. So let me know what you think in the comments below about the power rankings, and we'll see you in the next video.